Hey guys, and welcome to another video. This is Promotions. I'm Jerry.
And Corey.
And what we have here is a little thing we came up with called Backstories. And basically what we do is we go find pictures and we're going to be coming up with random backstories for how the hell these came to be. So as you can see, this first picture here is a little kid way up in the corner like some demon. So I picked this image, so I'm actually going to let Corey go ahead and handle this one.
Okay, so I know exactly what's going on here. They gave little Zachary way too much Surge soda. So he got hyped, like incredibly hyped, to the point where he started climbing around on stuff. Until at one point, a gigantic flipping spider came out of nowhere. So they saw the spiders go up for little Zachary. And the thing about little Zachary is he has an allergic reaction to bug bites. So they were like, oh my God, I can't get over there. Because they're in the middle of cooking and they're in the other room. And they see the spider going for Zachary. And they're just like, little Zach, you gotta climb, bro. You gotta climb and get out of there. So sure enough, Zachary, he found a way, with all that caffeine in the system, to get away from the spider by scurrying up the corner of the wall there. And now he's waiting for his parents to come into the room and smack the shit out of the spider, throw it in a jar or a bag, and toss it outside because they do not want Zachary to die. He is allergic, definitely allergic. And the fact that that kid climbed up the corner that quickly to save himself is just awe-inspiring.
And would you say his face shows fear or excitement?
Well, he has no idea what's going on, dude. He's hyper on flipping Surge. So they just told him to climb, and he's like, "I want me to climb, I'll climb," not realizing that he just avoided death.
So I imagine when he first drank it, he's just like...
yeah, you can tell he's in his Pampers. Like, he's a little kid. You should not give a little kid Surge soda. But these parents, they're really negligent. I mean, of course, because there's a poisonous spider in the house. Oh, sorry, I tapped on the mic. There's a poisonous spider in the house. And not only that, they gave him 2 liters of soda. So, yeah.
2 liters?
2 liters.
Ouch.
He chugged it to the head. That's why I can't climb like that.
If you hit the right arrow, it should go to the next one.
All right. So, next on the regiment. Okay.
I also chose this one,
So let's see the deal with this baby. All right, so here's the thing about this baby. Yet again, negligent parents. Like, they just totally messed up. What they wanted to do was they wanted to give the baby some food. So the guy, he was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and give him some of the caramel coated brownies that I made. But the thing about it is, they gave the baby the wrong batch of brownies. They gave him the special space cake sleepy time full of marijuana brownies. And that kid was giggling his ass off for like 8 or 9 hours straight. And it's to a point where they're concerned, like, are we going to take him to the hospital? If we do, our kid's going to be taken away from us because they're going to see the marijuana in the system. So meanwhile, they took photos so they could ask the guy who they bought the weed from how long it would last. So he's like, this is a picture of my baby, man. How long is it going to take for him to come down? And that baby giggled his ass off until he got sleepy as fuck and sleepy as fuck. And that's what happened.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so that's the baby's face, and he's like, yo, bro, how long is this gonna last? And the dealer's like... and the dealer's like, I don't know, cuz. Good luck, man.
Alright, good.
Alright, so on to the next one.
Next image.
And this is another Jerry picture. Okay, so let's see. What happened with this one? Okay, so George is not a good drinker. And not only that, he has the ugliest shaggy beard and these really creepy rapist glasses. So they don't like George at all. Like, they think he's weird. He tells inappropriate jokes. Like, they just think George is just the weirdest of dudes. So at the company party, George passed out. And they're just like, yeah, now's the time to get back at this weird dude. So what they ended up doing is they got a razor and they shaved his head just like his face usually is. So they made sure they left a really patchy, matted beard, and they took his rapist glasses off of him, and they put it on the back of his head, and they even took the time to draw eyes, bro. Draw eyes. So that way, when George woke up, he had no idea what the hell just happened, other than his forehead or the top of his head was a little cold, and that was the greatest company party that entire year.
This frame forever hangs in the office.
Yeah, they're just like, yo, George, that was you, man. You remember you got that drunk?
Now, do you reckon the red for the lips is just marker or lipstick?
No, they cut him. They cut George. Yeah, like they got so tired of his office bullshit that they were just like, yo, we're gonna nick him a little bit, man. So let's just hold him down real quick. Either that or one of the office ladies just used some lipstick on it because they thought it would be a nice touch. But I'm pretty sure they cut him because they don't like George at all.
I like New George.
Yeah, I like New George too because he's quiet. He doesn't say, "Hey, how's it going?" all the time. Well, he says it, "How's it going?" But
he just has a consistent smile.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, ah.
And it's hard to get sexually harassed by the top of someone's head, you know. So, all right, yeah, that's what we got. All right. So now we go into the images that I picked, and Jerry has to tell a story, not about George, but.
Or maybe George was involved in this one as well.
Possibly.
Well, as Corey explained, George had a lot of office antics that pissed a lot of people off. So as you can see here, we have a toilet on fire. Now, usually, George would see the little kids running with bags of poop and sitting on people's doorsteps, lighting them on fire, ringing the doorbell, and taking off.
Yeah, like they usually do.
The people open the door like, and start stomping the bag, then they smell like burnt poop on the shoes, and they gotta go wash up. So George is like, that's amazing. I need to get some poop and burn it. And so what George didn't understand was you gotta put the poop in the bag before you set it on fire. So he did this, and as the alarm went off and the manager ran into the bathroom to see what the hell's going on, George is giggling away behind him like, you know, he is successful, and that's when they threw him the surprise party that so happened. The amazing frame hanging now in the office.
Yeah. So this is one that George took personally on Mad. Yeah, he's just like, wow, this is great. How? What?
Well, you can see his hand hanging off right on the right side there. Let me see if I can see.
Yeah, it is right there. Oh, it's not good. It's not good.
You gotta get the. Oh wait, I'm pretty sure there's a where is
a zoom capability. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's his hand right there. He's like, yeah, look at that shit. Right here. Literally, look at that shit.
Right there. I hope you can see the mouse, but
I have so many questions, Jerry. First of all, how did he get the poop to catch on fire inside the commode?
Alright, so this is what he did. He opened the back tank part, right?
Yeah.
And he kept the thing up so that it's consistently flushed.
Yeah.
So that it can't refill the water inside the toilet.
Okay.
And then he dropped a big enough wad of poop in there that it'll clog it so that water can't build up anyways.
Okay.
And since he had that, he made sure it was dry enough, set a little bit of fluid in there, and lit it on fire.
Yeah, that makes sense. Why didn't you realize that you need a door in order to do the doggy poop bag trick?
I don't know, but it also looks like he forgot to lift the seat before he, put it on fire, because you see his little burnt there.
Well, George is a weird guy, man, so I guess I understand. All right, should I go on to the next one?
Yeah.
All right.
Whoa there, big lady with a baby on the belly.
That's not even a baby.
Alright, so yeah, it's not much of a baby anymore. Now, what does that say? I can't see what that says. It says something. Now, as you can see, they are both looking at what appears to be snacks.
Is that snacks? Yeah, that's nice.
It appears to be. It looks like a lot of chocolates. I don't know.
We got to zoom in, y'all. Hold on. We gotta get forensics on it.
I see a $19.99 sign over there. Okay, we're gonna zoom in again. Hopefully, it doesn't mess up your stuff again.
That's all good. Worst case scenario. Oh, it looks like
that looks like the candy aisle. What does that say? That's another language.
Oh snap!
What does it say? Memes.
Memes of Walmart.
Memes of Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's definitely the candy aisles. And the cakes. Candies and cakes.
Candies and cakes. Candies and cakes.
basically what happened here is little old Billy Bob was being way too rude to other people, running up to women and lifting their shirt or skirt up because he saw it in the movie that she accidentally left on, and he picked up the bad
Deborah Joe,
behaviors.
she's the best.
Yeah, she was like, God damn it, Billy Bob, if you don't get over here. And he was running away laughing that little evil maniacal laugh that he does. And so she bought this carriage strap thing that you see her wearing, and she chased him down, and you can see it's a little darker under her arm there.
Yeah.
It's not shadowing, it's sweat.
Yeah, so she had to chase Billy.
She chased the hell out of Billy Bob, and she finally caught the man. She's walking back towards the entrance, and they both were like, oh my gosh, snacks. Now, in Billy Bob's case, he's like, holy mackerel, I need some candy. And her, she's like, I need some food.
Well, after a run like that, I imagine she would be quite famished.
Yeah. So now they're just gazing at the snack aisle here, waiting and hoping that they come to a decision on which one to grab, because she had to pay her phone bill and her fill her truck tank. So she's low on funds at the moment. And she had to pay for all the damages Billy Bob did, and all the pay
all the damages Billy Bob did.
And
he wanted to get astray. I kind of want to know what he
was hyperactively running through Walmart, just knocking things over.
Boy.
And then she also had to pay people off from suing her for Billy Bob lifting their shirts and skirts up.
Yeah, good point.
So she's pretty low on funds right now. But this
like,
is
oh, you want me to not press charges? Why don't you give me this radio?
So Deborah, her truck, and Billy Bob here are just gonna stare at the candy for a while and see if they feel better.
Probably not. Alright, so should we go on to the last one?
Yeah.
Alright, oh, there we go.
This one. Now, this is actually from a video of a lady that's shooting a watermelon with a giant slingshot. I've seen,
so
but I've got an even better story for you. This is why she really was shooting watermelons on a slingshot. Now, she's got a pile of watermelons there. She's got good reason. You can see a lot of people do it, maybe in Winn-Dixie or Walmart, or wherever you see people getting watermelons. They'll give it a little, see if it's good, right? And if it's not good, she was like, man, I don't want this. So she pulled it back on the slingshot, and she was like, and so she found one. She was like, this is perfect. But then she's got a camera on her. So she was like, I can't let them know this is my scheme. So she had to set it up like it was an accident, right? So this is how she did it. She got down. She put the watermelon, right? She gave it one last check. It was good, right? But she did it to where they couldn't tell that's what she was doing. She just looked like she was setting it up, but she knocked on it again. And she went to shoot it, right? But she purposefully misplaced herself so that when she shot it, she didn't let it go properly, and it slunk back, popped her right in the face. But as it hit her face, I swear, if you zoom in on the video, this is how you're going to see her.
She just wanted some of that watermelon juice, man.
She just wanted some of the watermelon.
Yeah.
And afterwards, they went to check on her, and then she's spitting out seeds. She's got a little smirk on her face. It hurt like hell, but she got her watermelon. That's exactly what she was doing.
You know, when they call it fruit punch, they don't mean literally fruit punch.
This is the watermelon edition.
Oh my god.
But that is actually what was going on here. She couldn't fool me. I know exactly.
Why is her legs kicked up like that if she enjoys watermelon so much?
She got impacted until so hard. Because she was like, let me move this out of the way.
Alright, I got you.
She was like, and then she leaned back, so it was like, dude, she fell already. And then when she caught herself like this, and that's when she was like, ah. And she go, so she went, ah.
So maybe, you know what, I have a theory, Jerry. What if her plan the entire time was to drop the watermelon casually, and it ended up launching into her face anyway?
Well, then she played it off very nicely, because I definitely saw that smile on her face when I was coming in for impact.
Oh man, she's like, man, I got all the watermelons I need.
Yeah, but I don't think she'll be eating any more watermelons.
Probably
after
not.
that. Not for a while, anyways.
Yeah, absolutely. She'll get PTSD every time she picks up one. She'll go, God.
So it's a similar story as the reporter that was stomping on the berries. You know, when she fell out of the bucket, she had a handful of berries with her. She took them with her and she was like off camera. Yeah, she wasn't saying. She was saying. These reporters, they're slick, man. Yeah, who you know is gonna go report and actually participate in a fruit espionage?
You know what? I would totally go on a reality show if there's promises of free food. So he has an absolutely good point. Story checks out to me.
But anyways, this is Backstories. This is a lot of fun. If you guys have random pictures you want
Send
to
them.
put them in the comments. We could easily get them. So,
absolutely.
Just put them in the comments. We could download it there, or we could just scroll down the comments. You could tweet them to us, or you can put them on Facebook for us.
And here's a challenge for you guys. If you can think of better stories for these pictures, let us know. We will gladly read them.
We'll give you 2 stories. You can pick 2 out of 6, because if everybody does 6, then that's a lot of reading. But the funniest stories, we'll definitely read them.
Yeah, we even share them in the beginning of one of our videos if they're really, really funny.
Oh, yeah. So, thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate all you guys. And as we like to always say, make 'em number 2.
Oh, God, watermelon.